Good afternoon, Hardin County. My name is Rebecca Carter, and this is my partner,
Phil.
And we are Hardin Local. And we come to you today from our favorite local hole in the wall, the Bourbon Tavern. I don't know if you can really call it a hole in the wall because it's really nice in here. Stacy and Steve have hooked us up with some awesome new drinks today. I'm drinking an Elk Creek Vidal Blanc, which is very similar to a Sauvignon Blanc, and Phil has a Schlafly dry hopped APA, American Pale Ale. So thanks guys for the drinks. We want to say condolences to the family of Ryan Burse. Everybody knows about the tragedy that happened at the KFC Taco Bell. Very unfortunate loss in our community. On another note, we had our Hardin County convict captured, Lostia Shreves. She also goes by Taco.
She was found in Sonora in an abandoned house and taken back into custody. And she had escaped from a Western Kentucky prison. And then we also, not locally, but it was of interest that Google launched a search engine for kids that's kid-friendly called Kiddle.
You can make that your default browser. So when your child is searching anything, they're not going to find inappropriate content. Any pictures that they find are going to be age appropriate.
There had been talk about a Myers being built here on Ring Road, and it has been decided by Myers that they are not going to be locating here. Also, it has been announced recently that Southeast Christian Church will be opening up a branch here in E-Town in the old Winn-Dixie building. That's pretty much the main things about what's going on around the county that we found. That there's much more on Hardin Local.
We've got Philip Tabb here with us today. He's with Hodges Auction. I believe you have a pretty big event coming up pretty soon, am I right?
That's right. This weekend, March the 5th at 10 a.m., we're going to sell the former county government building, the county clerk, PVA, vehicle registration, and some other government offices were there on the square, on Public Square. It's about 1/8 of the Public Square that will be offered at auction this weekend.
I believe it was Kenny Tabb told me that one area there is the oldest standing brick building in Elizabethtown.
That's right. Where the building sit, it was actually designated Lot 1 in Elizabethtown. There's a plat over there that we have. John Lay also contributed to that. He went to a lot of trouble and made some poster boards, put lots of good information, old deeds. He actually has every single owner of the property from 1797, which is when Lot 1 was established. As it sits right now, Lot 1, there's actually 3 separate buildings on Lot 1, and they were built as separate buildings. And the one that you talked about, the one at 107 North Main Street, I believe it was built in the early 1800s, and that's the one that they think is the oldest standing brick building in Elizabethtown.
Yes.
So it's interesting how that has that specific area was such an important part of E-Town's business center at that time.
And I did a little research on the building. It actually has Lincoln ties. I don't know if you saw a little article I put out a couple weeks ago. Abe Lincoln used to visit that building as a young boy. And in Haycraft's History of Elizabethtown, I think he's mentioned that a few times. That was pretty neat to learn about.
Yeah.
So what time is the auction going to be?
The auction will start at 10 a.m. We'll be there. Registration will start at 8:30 a.m. We've had a lot of interest in the property. We had an open house last Friday evening, but we've had individuals that have came and looked at the properties basically every day leading up to the auction. But that being said, anyone who hasn't seen the property will be there about 8:30 Saturday morning, and you can tour the properties, look around, just look at some of the information that's there in the lobby where the county clerk's office used to be. If you want to just come down there and check out some of the historical items that they've put together. and put on those boards. You can do that as well. And if you're interested, then we'll sign you up for a number and we'll get you going.
Very cool. Alrighty, well, we know we can only hope that some great person buys it and turns it into another thriving business for downtown.
We hope so. There's a lot of good things going on downtown. We hope that continues.
We have a few different events we just wanted to highlight that are coming up this week in Hardin County. On Friday, they're continuing on Friday and Saturday. The Kentucky Kids Consignment Sale, which you can find out more at KentuckyKidsSale.com. But Friday 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. they'll be open at Pritchard Community Center, and also Saturday 9 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Also on Friday we have the Chili Classic. That is for our local EMS director, John Malcolmson. That's going to be at Grace Heartland Church from 6 p.m. to 8. So everybody is welcome to come out to that. Even the smallest donation will help go towards his future and his family.
On Saturday, a couple different things are going on in the evening at Heartland Sports Pub. There'll be a 50-60s party, and here at Bourbon Barrel Tavern, they'll be having Limestone Creek playing.
And then on Sunday, we've got the St. Baldrick's event that's going to be at Pritchard Community Center at 2 o'clock.
And you can get your hair cut
or shaved.
Support children with cancer, right? Yes.
Also on Saturday, there will be the State Vex Robotic Competition. That will be at the EC3 building, and they expect that to run most all day on Saturday.